If you are a first-time mom and you are trying to figure out how to not lose yourself in motherhood and how to reinvent yourself now that you are a mom, here are 3 tips for you. The first is to fully surrender to that first year of motherhood. That first year is a whirlwind of just change and kind of chaos, honestly. And it's a huge learning curve. You are a baby mom. You're figuring out how to be a mom, how to take care of your baby, how to understand your baby. And you have obviously changed as well, physically, mentally, emotionally. There's a lot going on. So just surrender to that first year. And after that, tell yourself, after that first year, you're gonna get back to taking care of yourself. Because again, that first year, it's like you can't have anything set. I feel like it was very hard to stick to any sort of routine and have any sort of real consistency. But if you surrender, then that kind of clears up that mental pressure to have yourself together when it's kind of impossible to. So that's my first tip. My second tip is to mourn your old self. If you haven't already, mourn your past self, because that version of you, that maiden self, that you before becoming a mom, she's dead essentially. Have a little ceremony for her, give yourself some flowers, but do whatever you need to do. And for me, that meant just crying, reminiscing a lot, and feeling very nostalgic to my old self. Just do what you need to do to process that, knowing that you will never be that version of you ever again. And it's okay. Change is okay. You need to grieve your old self if that's something that's really holding you back. Oh, I used to be this, I used to do this, I used to look like that, I used to feel like that. You have to grieve that in order to move on, so you're not holding yourself back from fully embracing and embodying this new version of yourself as a mom, because it is a rebirth. It's messy and it can be a little scary, but it's going to be okay. And yeah, that's my second tip. And the third tip is, this is specifically after you've reached that 1-year mark, or that's at least my recommendation. After you survive that first year of motherhood, focus on your routines. And I mean your morning routine, your PM routine. Just have that carved out time for yourself to pour into yourself. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount of time, because again, times have changed. We don't have that much free time anymore. So we need to be more mindful of how we're spending our time. And for me, mornings are easier because night times are still just kind of chaotic, especially when my baby is tired and having meltdowns. But mornings are easy for me, so I personally try to give myself 20 to 30 minutes in the morning after initially getting up and getting my baby dressed for the day, and to take care of myself. And this looks like getting dressed, doing a more elaborate skincare routine, maybe doing some makeup, doing my hair, something like that. And then what I've personally also been really working on is stretching, something that is physical. It's not necessarily working out, but it's still making me feel good within my body. It's something I used to do a lot before having a baby. So yeah, it's those little aspects that are helping you maintain your identity as an individual, and to not get lost in motherhood, but also to pour into your cup so you're not feeling miserable and depleted. So those are my 3 tips. I hope they help. Let me know if you have anything else you'd add on, and I'll see you in the next video.